Three minutes gone in this opening frame, and Pacers up 1-0 on a shorthanded goal from Corey Conroy and Kevin Durko. Ooh, there's a turnover and a possible breakaway. Nope. Pacers back in possession of the ball. How are you making out over there, Dave?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Are you? Just checking.
Yeah, that's what I have you for. You're covering for me.
Oh, I'm covering. Oh, that's my job. Well, you should have said that. Cover for me, man. Cover
I'm
for me.
giving you permission to talk.
Outstanding. Pacers up 2-0. Look at that, Dave. Folks, I got to tell you how much of a challenge it is sometimes when you got your co-host glued to his stinking phone.
Well, I was trying to make sure we were working properly,
Okay.
you know.
Are we working properly?
We are, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
And just like that, we're up 2-0.
First period, 5 minutes into this first period, and as my friend Jay Peckham said, we are up 2-0.
Pacers on the D at the moment. It's all good. Game's already getting a little bit rough out there. But it's hard for me to judge because I'm really more of a hockey guy. So, you know, it certainly looks like a bit more of an aggressive game.
London with a shot onto the Pacers goalie Braden Bell, number 98. Back down to the London end.
So it looks like Pacers are third right now in their division. And they're still looking for a playoff berth, I think. Has not quite clinched just yet. Teams make a change quick, get some fresh legs out there. Pacers on the attack. Once again. Quick passing down around in front of the far end goalie, and just like that, we're up 3-0. Big goal from right on the post there. Pacers doing a great job of swarming that net and being in position. Lots of good passing. I think it's
well, and you
helpful
know,
in this
I look at these goalie nets and I think how small they are,
and how big the goalies are.
And how big the goalies are. But they
Braden Bell is 6'2", 230. I mean, that plus his equipment, and he pretty much fills that net. I don't know how they do it.
How do they get him in there?
How do they get him in there?
Back down into the Devil's End, and
there's another. 2 quick ones putting the Pacers ahead 4-0.
But you know, in this game, as we've talked
6.5
before, we've
minutes
seen
gone.
it change. Where like last time
On a dime, absolutely.
it was like so quick of a pendulum swing.
Well, you know what? Frustration sets in, and all of a sudden you start getting penalties, and penalties sometimes really shifted the course of the game. Here comes the face-off. Still loose ball of midfield. Oh, and the Devils come up with it. See if they can mount an offensive here. Big pass to the point, quick run in from the side, little dump, results in a turnover. Down there.
My friend, Jay Peckham.
I never tire of hearing that. Isn't that amazing?
I know, I apologize. I'm working here,
He's working.
updating.
Because on top of being a bona fide co-host, Dave also happens to be our technical director, producer. What else is on your
Depends who you
resume
ask,
there?
but I'm a lot of things.
I didn't want to say anything, but I heard
It's
that
okay.
from you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I've been dealing with it for years. It's all right. The period seems to go fast when you're winning and you're up 4-0, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Quick change up here by both teams. Back out
12
onto the
minutes
floor.
left in the first period, and Pacers up 4-0.
London into the Pacers zone. Chasing after number 18, Matt Patton.
Oh, Matt Patton dropped the
And he
ball
better-
a little bit and picks it back up in his own end.
Pulling their goalie again, and a little bit of action down here.
We got a penalty coming up to the Junior B Pacers. A few words being exchanged down the far end there.
Well, there's definitely some hard feelings between these two teams, and I'm thinking
I
that harder on the London Blue Devils because, I mean, I don't know why we have to, like, we've beaten them every time, as you said, right? So
Yeah.
why do guys take that chance? I never understood that.
Well, and it's
Is that just an adrenaline thing?
I don't know. It's hard to say. And I mean, these just from the look of the lineup from the Blue Devils today, they brought in an awful lot of their alternate players. So I'm not quite sure what the number of scratches are for the Blue Devils. It looks like they might be making some lineup changes.
Well, I guess maybe
Hard
at
to
this
say, so-
point, this is probably a last chance for them to get into the playoffs area, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I guess you try everything. I mean, you're pulling goalies early.
Well, they're pulling goalies on the penalties, right? I mean, same as in hockey. When
Right.
when there's a delayed penalty, you get to pull the goalie, put on an extra tackle.
Right.
That doesn't always necessarily work out in your favor, but sometimes it does. But I'm guessing that London's probably got a fair number of new players or players that are trying to make a name for themselves on the team, looking forward to next year and the year after. And so we might see some aggressiveness out of this fairly fresh London team.
1 minute
minute.
left in the penalty.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Look at that.
I don't know why we're both here.
Great minds think alike. Isn't that crazy?
It's good and dangerous at times.
Quick turnover in the Pacers' end, and Pacers head up again, short-handed, up into the Blue Devils' zone. Chasing after Dylan Lavoie, who's currently got the ball down in the corner. Ball comes loose. Lots of good scramble in the corner there. Whoop. Looks like we may have some more penalties coming up. As things get a little hot down in the corner down there.
Nice crowd turnout here tonight.
It is a good crowd tonight.
I would say a little more than even last time, and we were about 250
Yep.
last time.
Yep. But it always tends to be. I mean, London, it's always a great Sarnia sports teams in general seem to have a really good rivalry with London, and
So I guess
always good
being
turnouts.
connected to Sarnia Point Edward.
That's that
got
402
I guess
challenge,
that's
baby.
what I was
Absolutely.
going to say. Yeah, it's something to do with that 402.
Back to even strength at the moment. And there we go. At 9:08, we come up with goal number 5. So they're giving a few good shout-outs there to our sponsors.
If you're an MMA fan there, we welcome you to join us down at the Station Music Hall coming up on July the 22nd. It is the first ever Combat Fight League, and I'll be there announcing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
That's big news.
It's great news. MMA's back. It was gone for a little while.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
been
they've always
good for us.
struggled to find the right venue, the right
Yep.
legality around MMA in
Woodrow James
Canada,
putting that
right?
on, and it's going to be a fantastic turnout. He's already announced some of the fights that are real strong fights, and some more announcements coming up.
And you're going to be broadcasting with you?
No, I'll be announcing from the cage.
Oh my goodness! Look
And,
at you go.
Yes, I did the last 3, and I'll tell you, it's a really different perspective in that
I
cage.
bet. Are you an MMA fan?
I am now.
I bet. Ball goes out of bounds into the rafters up there. Quick play turnover now. Puts the Pacers back on the offense. 5-1 with 8 minutes left in the first period. Great
Shot
big
on the
string.
goal.
Wow.
Not this time. Quickly
Lots
coming
of
back into the
firepower
Pacers
there.
zone.
Oh, looks like we got another penalty coming up. Might be an interference call. Holding call, I think. On number 3, Jack Dunn. Already got a goal for us tonight. We'll put the Blue Devils back on with a man advantage. Geez, I almost think I knew what I was talking about here.
Shh, don't tell them they're listening.
Right, okay. That's right, I forgot there's people listening.
We're happy to be here broadcasting for you, and of course our friends over at Blackburn Radio CHOK are broadcasting. Jake Jeffrey up in the press box as well. If you have to leave us, we hope you'll stay, but if you have to leave us, tune into 103.9 FM 1070 AM CHOK for the live broadcast. I believe first year they've been doing it as well, and a
Yeah.
first for live streaming. And
Speaking of which, did you get any good feedback from Lee? Any good code words?
I
cliche
didn't.
stuff that we-
I tweeted him, and I haven't quite. He didn't respond. He's busy with a lot of things going on with the Sting, of course. Sarnia Sting have their golf tournament coming up,
Oh, nice.
and looks like
I played in that one year.
a few of your friends will be playing in there, and
That's awesome.
Darian Hatcher will be playing in that as well.
Very nice. So our goaltender, Braden Bell, took one right to the midsection. Shook him up a little bit for a second or two, shaking that off and coming bouncing right back. Quick change for both teams. Got some fresh legs on that rink.
Five 0 here in the first period with only 7 minutes to go. A good lead for the Pacers.
Blue Devils on the man advantage. Looks
go.
like they just
That's that power
managed
play.
to capitalize it. There's that power play, absolutely. So there goes the S word for our buddy Braden Bell, because you're not allowed to say that until till it's broken, right? Because then
The S word?
It's a jinx, right? Shutout. You're
Oh,
not allowed,
right.
Not allowed to say the shutout until.
Oh, you mean the one you just said twice?
Well, it's
he's
gone
not
now.
allowed
Well, no, we're not allowed to. You might jinx it,
I got
right?
you.
It's all that superstition, right? You got to get that.
Yeah, sure.
There's some crazy superstitions with some of these players. I know hockey guys they're just nuts about their superstitions.
I never understood it because
they're a
I
guy
don't
that don't, as long as they're on a scoring streak, they don't change their socks. I mean,
number 14, Sean
crazy
Campbell with a
stuff
shot
like
in the
that.
Pacers. Sean Campbell, the captain, looking for a spot. It's taken away from him.
Ooh. Nice try at a goal there, trying to find an open spot on that net.
Colin
Mitchell
Mitchell passes over. Shot on the goal. No way, he says. This is number 46, Damon Dockstader, taking that shot.
Ooh, quick turnover.
Devils holding strong down at this end, but now
Bit of a breakaway there for the Pacers.
was a great day down at Centennial Park today. We had the
you were saying
opening
that.
of the park, and I was there emceeing, and of course, many community partners involved in there. Suncor has stepped forward, and Shell Canada, and there's some that get more attention than others, but there's a super long list of people that help bring that together. And of course, it's not done. They're still putting things together, but Mother Nature, for the most part, cooperated. There was lots of people out there enjoying in our beautiful southwestern Ontario
I think it's going to be.
Riviera.
I mean, and it's not quite finished yet either, right? From
No,
what I
but that's
understand,
okay,
I didn't
right?
make it down there today myself, but I heard it's looking great. I'm really looking forward to having that sort of renewed screen space.
Yeah, and
down there,
I mean, here's the thing: it was done right. I mean, as much money had to be spent on it, that's a whole other story. But it's done. It was done properly, environmentally, safe-wise, all that stuff. So
good.
It's going to be there for a long time to enjoy, and it's one of the great things we have down here. Back down into the end of the London Knights.
London Knights. No, that would be
No,
the Blue
sorry,
Devils.
London Blue
Look
Devils.
at you, give yourself. It's a good thing you got the color guy keeping
Well-
you on track here. Holy snapping!
It was just a test. I was just seeing if you're paying
That's
attention.
right. Okay, and I caught that one.
So-
Woohoo!
so
One
you
more
can
from-
stay.
Perfect.
Well, we were just talking about the starting to stay.
Absolutely.
So that's my excuse.
Absolutely.
Oh, my
Quick
friend
change
Jay
for both.
Beckham.
Quick change for both teams. Here
change.
we got 5 minutes left now in the opening frame. 5-1 for your Point Edward Pacers.
It'll be interesting to see. My favorite period is typically in hockey or something that has the 3 periods going, a second period.
Yeah.
Because depending on what happened in the first period, what changes do you see after? Like, what did the coach tell them?
Absolutely. I mean, I'd love to be in the locker room from some of these too.
Shot clock runs out for the Blue Devils. Pacers back
Pacers
down.
swarming the goal as the Blue Devils make a bit of a slow change there. Heck of a shot there. And we have another turnover. Blue Devils back in possession. This certainly is a quick game. I mean, if you're not looking, so much can change.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's even hard to just, get names and stuff on the. It's crazy. Possession change. That ball travels very
How
quick.
fast do you think that ball goes?
I got to say, it's got to be 100 mile an hour or better. I allowed to say miles, or do we got to go with
Well, we're right
kilometers?
on the border of
I guess,
Michigan.
okay,
So yeah, you can do that.
I don't know, I'm kind of old school that way. Generally, if I talk about speed, I talk about miles. If I talk about distance, I talk about kilometers and meters and stuff.
Except
I don't
then
know, it's weird.
when you talk nails and screws, you talk inches and
Yeah, well, no, true enough.
right.
I don't know.
We're both.
Kind of old school on the border guys.
Well, I'm going to Google it.
Well, 100 miles an hour would be 160 kilometers an hour. But how fast does a Indian rubber ball travel in lacrosse?
111 miles per hour.
Wow.
The fastest
Cross ball ever been
in
shot.
2009, the fastest lacrosse ball has ever been shot was Paul
That's
Rabel. He
that's
shot
got
his
to be
record
170K,
111 mph.
something like that. That's some zippiness.
That's see 100 miles. Yeah, it's about 165. I would say. Yeah, you're around there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, in the ballpark.
It's really, really fast.
really, really fast.
I don't
For
want
a
to be
real-
in. I don't want to be in front of that.
Well, and it's a heavy ball. Like that ball, that rubber is so heavy. Two and a half minutes left in this opening frame, and Pacers still up 5-1 on the attack now in Blue Devils' end. Lots of good passing going on there from your Junibee Pacers. Big shot and a stop. Pacers still come up with the ball. Missed pass brings the ball back up, but Pacers still in possession. Uh-oh. Fans not happy with that little dump. Things getting a bit aggressive out there. Ooh, ran jammed right into the boards. Lots of scrambling. Things heating up with a minute and a half left. Blue Devils looking for a chance to double their score, but quick turnover and the Pacers back in possession. Bit of a breakaway there. Oh, missed pass on the charging Pacers.
and the camera still stands.
That's awesome. Last minute of play in the first period here. Oh, nice twirly, spinny, shoddy thing going on there.
That's a
I
shoddy
don't
thing.
know,
You
that's
said
that shoddy
the
thing.
back around the head shoddy thing.
These guys got some really fancy moves when they get right down close
Well,
to
you
that
don't see
net.
that in hockey.
No, well,
Not around the
no,
head.
not as much. Yeah. I guess it's a little different when you're actually holding on to something that actually grips that ball, right? Oop, no shot. I don't know. Is there an offside thing in lacrosse?
I'm not sure. Why are we asking me these questions while
I
people are listening?
I don't. Well, because it's okay that we're
There's
learning
not.
this as we go. There's not? Okay. I don't know. I was just hoping you did.
I watched a lot of lacrosse. I haven't seen an offside call yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no.
All right.
All right. And at break we'll Google it.
So is that my homework for next time? Study the rules.
I don't know if they're gonna let us back now. 5-1 at the end of the first period, and a nice lead for the Pacers and London Blue Devils. We'll see what they bring back into the second period. This is what I say, where I look forward to seeing what comes back.
Absolutely.
What the coach is going to have to say.
Coaches get to offer that redirect in the 10 minutes that we're down. So. Cross check. Jay Burrows, I love that.
I made that up just for you. I
That's
thought it would,
outstanding.
I thought it would be impressive for you.
Cross-check. I'm like a I'm the co-host. of
Well, an interesting first
Cross-check.
period, especially when they're pulling their goalie really early in the first period, and again, it'll be interesting to see what we can get, what kind of response we're going to get out of the London Blue Devils
Absolutely.
coming into the second period. We're going to take a little bit of a break though and clean ourselves up. Maybe find out if there's an offside.
Nice.
Keep watching, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in and watching us tonight. Please share the link around here and spread the word to your friends that we're broadcasting here tonight. And depending on what happens in the playoffs, we could be back here again for you as well. So keep watching for more, share around, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes' time. right, and we are back as the Pacers come back out to the floor. Starting off second period, 5-1, a lead for the Junior B Pacers. And as I mentioned, I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. What different performance we're going to see out of the London
Absolutely.
Blue Devils.
Now that the coaches have had a chance to redirect, I guess.
That's a polite way of probably putting it. Call it a redirect. There you go. To the center of the line here at midfield for the face-off. And on this break, we did some really interesting research.
Yes, we did.
On rules of the game, and we'll talk about that coming up.
The short answer is that
viewer discretion advised.
The short answer is that there is really no offside, right? Other than there is some rules around how many guys you can have ahead of the ball and things like that.
Pacers number 18 with a shot onto the goal. Corey Burr.
Loose ball. Blue Devils come up with it. Head up into the Pacers' end. And the Blue Devils come out strong, apparently. Look at you. What? What are you laughing at me
Jinx,
for?
buy me a Coke.
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
That's all I got.
Can you say Coke on it like that?
The drink.
A cola.
It's a
This
Coke.
is what you mean.
I mean, I want a Coke.
Coke's a brand name.
Well, I want a Coke. And they're not even paying me to say that. All right, Pacers into the London end here. I get confused easily.
Anyway, what we were trying to say before we got so giggly interrupted was Blue Devils have managed to double their score to 2 now, 5-2 in the opening minute of this second period.
Well, we said we wondered what kind of differences we would see.
So far, a little more dominating by the Blue Devils. And big change by both teams. Long bomb up the middle. Quick push over. Turns the ball over back to the Blue Devils again. Quick shot turns the ball over to the Pacers. Went all the way up. Oh, and a heck of a shot. Nice stop by Blue Devils goaltender. 31, Chris Wood. Blue Devils with a quick run up the other end. Shot and a save. Oh, wow.
Nice setup goal there.
That nice setup.
Number 3, Jack Dunn taking that one.
Goal number 2 for Jack Dunn tonight.
6-2.
That's an awful lot of passing. I mean, that was a well-played goal.
There was definitely a plan there.
The shake
for the
and
Pacers.
baker or something along that line. I don't know.
Shake and bake.
I'm just making stuff up now.
I'm going to tweet Lee Cunningham right now.
What's that? Absolutely. We need some dialogue.
Oh, we need something. Another
quick goal. Wow.
I saw it coming. I don't know how London did. I did not catch who got that, but
And just like that, I mean, things happen that quick. In the what do they call this? The fastest game on 2 legs.
Fastest game on 2 feet. Yes.
Yeah, 2 feet. 2 feet. There you go. Fastest game on 2 feet.
Only 3 minutes into this period with a score of 7-2 in favor of our Junior B Pacers.
Blue Devils come up with the face-off though after that last goal. Playing hard and strong in the Pacers' end. Another shot on goal. Oh, here we go, and a bit of a breakaway coming down, and big shot. Pacers still got the ball. Somewhere I've missed tracking one of the goals so far. Did you ask Lee about Rule 62, by the way?
No, but we're going to send a tweet out here. We'll see if we get a response.
Big shot off the glass. Rattling poor Dave's camera down that end.
I would not want to get in front of that ball. I just know that.
No, me neither. It's quite the amount of armor they have to wear for these goaltenders to face that ball coming in that quick. Oh, big shot by number 18, Corey Burr.
They're working over the goalie, Chris Wood, in London here. All right, tweet sent to Lee Cunningham. Let's see if we get a response.
All right.
And if I don't know, Lee's a nice guy, but he's an honest guy too.
Yeah, I hear you. Fair enough. I prefer that. I'm a kind of a tell it like it is kind of guy too, Dave. I don't know if you've noticed that about me.
I think that might be one of the reasons we get along. Rule number 62 coming up later.
Rule number 62. For all of you that just happen to have the Pocket Guide to Junior Lacrosse in Ontario, flipping through that for rule number 62, my favorite rule of the bunch. Ooh, missed a quick pass there. Ball loose out in front of the Blue Devils net.
Chris Wood, goaltender, picks it up.
With it. Yep. Long pass up the far end.
Well, we're definitely seeing some different playing here from London.
Absolutely.
In this second period.
Well, their defense seems to be just that little bit more aggressive.
Well, they're moving a little faster, I think.
Moving a little stronger. Another turnover. And Blue Devils.
Kevin Jerko knocked down by London. Takes it back down into the
big shot,
zone.
nice stop. Braden Bell, our goaltender, number 98. Big boy with a lot of armor. Ooh, nice spin. Uh-oh, lots of whistles going off for that one. Bet you there's a few words going on as our number 5 takes a spill. Jacob Coughlin takes a bit of a spill down in the front of Blue Devils' goal.
Seven to 2 here in the second period for the Pacers. Another goal by the Pacers, and we're getting a shout-out.
I heard that.
That's awesome. I guess that means we can come back.
but they mentioned Dave Burrows.
Well,
and you must be good luck because we get another goal.
I guess.
Right while they're saying your name.
I guess so. That's why they didn't say your name.
That's why they get.
Goal.
That's right. For sure.
I'm sure it was.
We get Lee Cunningham to say, and his friend Jay Peckham. That'll happen.
8-2 now here for the Pacers. Another shot on the goal.
That was a rocket.
Kevin Jerko has that power behind him.
You can tell that ball's going to hurt when they rattle it off the boards like that, and it echoes through the whole place.
Yeah.
Major props out to these boys playing this sport. Kind of like MMA with a weapon out there.
Blaine Adams with a shot on the goal against London. And they'll run back down to the Pacers' end.
Blue Devils make a big change.
Another shot on the goal by Blaine.
Loose ball makes it down to the Pacers' end. Quickly picked up by our Braden Bell, our goaltender. Comes up, brings it back up the Blue Devils' end here. Number 18, Corey Burr. Pacers getting in close. Oh, another near miss. Heck of a shot. Pacers tossing around. Lots of good passing. I think that's one thing I noticed. The Pacers have a really strong passing game in that offensive zone. Just waiting for that right moment to, bewilder the goaltender. Ooh.
Corey Conroy drops the ball.
I think they got to have the right number of offense in the offensive zone before he can bring the ball. Before a defender can bring the ball up, right? That's what you were explaining to me.
That's the way I took it. Yes.
All right, and that makes sense from what I just saw here. Ooh. A little interference from the rafters there. Pacers make a big change. Another Blue Devils possession here. Big shot by the Blue Devils, goes a bit wide. Still 8-2 right now. Just about halfway through the second frame. I say frame like we're bowling or something.
Well, I wonder.
That's one of them. Because it's that cross-sport jargon, I guess.
Right.
Is that what I'm going for?
Okay. Yeah. So if we were to commentate.
Oh! Wow.
There's a shot.
Jack Dunn comes up with number 3 on the night. Caught the goaltender in the wrong position. Fired it in behind him.
So if we were to broadcast a bowling tournament, would you call it 10 periods?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think so.
First 3 periods, first 4, I don't know, whatever. Just trying to mix it up, keep people on their toes.
I got you.
Keeps them tuning in and seeing what I'm going to say next.
9-2 now for the Pacers with only 10 minutes left to go. How many's that for Jack? Are you keeping track? Are you keeping track of Jack?
I'm keeping track of Jack. I've missed 1 goal, though, so I'm not sure. I've got 3 for Jack at the moment.
That's what I have.
Is that what you have?
Yeah.
All right.
Lee Cunningham might be listening, so we should step up our game a bit.
Okay. All right. So we should start saying the great Lee Cunningham. Is that what you?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
The great Lee Cunningham.
The great Lee Cunningham.
I want his voice.
Exactly.
And what's interesting is that's really his voice.
It is,
He's
absolutely.
not
Quick turnover finds balls back in the Pacers' hand with a quick breakaway. Big
shot under the London. Another shot.
Another shot. Pacers still in possession. Here it comes again. Another shot, just a little wide. Pacers still in possession. Wow, really hammering away at Chris Wood for the Blue Devils. Another, just a little high there. Chris Wood come up with another save.
Lucas Knowles passes over. Corey Burr.
Corey Burr having a good night tonight too. Call the bait. It was a timeout. Changed goaltenders. Taking a second here.
Coming up July 22nd, once again, MMA returns to the Sarnia area, the Station Music Hall.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, maybe you can be my guest.
I might have to go check that out.
Go to stationmusichall.com to get your tickets for that. It is Combat Fight League, and one of the fighters, all the fighters, not all the fighters, I'm trying to say something. The stationmusichall.com will have a list of the fighters.
That's called a fight card, Dave.
Is that what that is? I just heard my name again.
Again.
I must have done something.
And his friend Jay Peckham. I missed that part. I wasn't listening.
I guess I forgot to tell him you were here. I'm still waiting to see if this will work out between us.
Right.
Well, we
better figure it out because we got a whole Sting season together.
I know,
up
that's
too.
right.
On our other fabulous show, Behind the Net,
right,
with Dave and Jay.
And I think we're going to talk about it. We're going to do more. We're going to do live this year, I think.
I love that idea.
Pacers with the ball. Jack Dunn in
there. Little collision with the net there.
3 and our Jack Dunn and number 44, Owen Dale, seem to be connecting regularly. Let's see what happens with that. London down into the Pacers
good,
zone.
Strong rivalry for these two teams at this point. London in possession at the moment, still looking to make some real offensive
and no
moves
penalties
here.
So far.
Not a lot. I mean,
not in this period.
Not in this period.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe that was part of the discussion by both teams.
Could be.
Because we took a lot of the first period. And while it didn't seem to hurt us too bad, I don't think you want to keep taking those chances.
Lots of scrapping with the goaltender behind the goal there, outside of the play.
Some roughness there with Jack Dunn, and Jack takes a shot onto the goal of the London. 31, Chris Wood stops.
Ooh. Oh, nice knock out of his hand there.
Exchange of words there from Jack to the goalie.
Absolutely.
Again. I think, yeah.
Ball's picked up here by the Blue Devils. They turn
nice
it
to
around
have a
again.
GoPro down there, but I think I'd rather have an
Wouldn't
audio
that be fun?
pro.
An audio pro.
They tried that in curling, men's curling once.
Yep.
It didn't go very well.
No, I would think not. Oh, and a big shot from the point there.
A very nice shot by London.
Very nice shot. Catching the bottom corner behind our goaltender. Puts the score at 9-3 now with 6:30 remaining in the second period here at the Point Edward Memorial Arena. Is that where we're at?
That's where we're at.
Oh.
We're in the village of Point Edwards.
Beautiful downtown.
And you see what's happening, right? I mean, the 2 goals now. Like, there's still lots of time for London to catch up here.
There certainly is. I mean, we've seen it change really quite quickly.
Especially when those power plays are wandering
London playing
about.
a little cleaner game at the moment with a little more intensity, which is Always a good thing to see. Makes the game a little more exciting. Quick missed pass there to puts the ball back up in the Pacers' end.
And if you didn't catch the first part, you will be able to see a replay of our broadcast here tonight on our website at tvsn.ca.
Wow! Oh my goodness, what a shot. Shot and a save. Looks like we have a penalty coming up to the Blue Devils. Looks like maybe an interference call there. Putting the Pacers on their first power play of the game. As we've seen, that will likely result in another notch for us.
Usually in like 20 seconds. I'm going to call it 20
seconds.
20
Look
seconds.
at you with the prediction.
20 seconds.
I'm predicting a Rule 62 infraction.
Setting it up here. Pretty obvious they're going for it. Not sure. T's in London here. Trying to set up Jack Dunn for the shot.
Trying to get it inside to that post position. Big pass, one shot there. Goaltender comes up with it. Ball turns over back into the hands of the Blue Devils, and now loose ball.
Well, so much for my prediction.
Stickless Michael Asma.
There you go, another shot. There it is, that power play.
Resulted in a bit of an offside, or
10-3.
Lopsided play there. Michael Asma lost his stick on that play, found himself kicking the ball a little bit and out of position, and set up a goal scoring opportunity for the Point Edward Junior B Pacers. Capitalize, 10-3 now.
Again, a nice crowd turnout here tonight in support of the Junior B Pacers.
It is certainly a good-sized crowd tonight, for sure.
Those of you watching our broadcast, our second live broadcast here tonight in Point Edward from the Point Edward Memorial Arena, and we're
having some fun with it too.
For joining us. Those of you watching and joining us, if you'll take time to share the website with your friends, tvsn.ca.
Four minutes left in the second period. Pacers lead 10-3 over the London Blue Devils. Seems to be a little bit of a lopsided game, but it's still some really intense action going on out there. Shot clock infraction sets up a big scoring opportunity for the Pacers. A big save by Chris Wood from the Blue Devils, and there's another big save. Loose ball in Blue Devils area zone here. Oh, looks like we may have a penalty coming up here. Now a little altercation going on. Might be some, it looks like it might be offsetting penalties at this point.
And that is the voice of Jay Peckham, my friend. What's rule number 62, Jay?
Well, rule number 62 is apparently you're not allowed to molest the officials.
And we can't make this up. This is in the rule book.
It's actually in the rule books. Molesting an official, rule number 62.
Well, that counts me out.
Well, and if the refs, the latter part of this second period, as we've seen a lot from these referees, A lot of whistles and stuff. There might be some Rule 62 infractions
Well,
coming up in the third period if they
thinking.
keep up this pace. Nope. No goal.
It's getting a little rough out there.
That goal waved off by the referee. I think he's risking a Rule 62 infraction.
I think that was
thinking waving
well
off
on the
goal
goalie
like that.
anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Running into the Pacers end, looking to do a little catch up here as the Pacers lead 10-3. Both teams with a penalty. 1 minute remaining in those penalties together.
Quick ding off the glass puts the ball back into possession of the Point Edward Pacers. They make some changes on the rink.
And we're having so much fun. There's only 2 minutes left in this period.
Holy snap! Where does the time go?
It just happened quickly for sure.
On the East Coast, they'd be saying, "Lord Thunder, and where did time go?"
Yeah. Shot on the goal by number 10, Corey Conroy. Looking to set it up again. Into the front. Number 16 knocked down. Calandati. Boy. Oh, wow.
Wow, and an off-speed
And
pitch.
that was just,
Number 10, Corey Conroy,
I think that was just
puts one
goalie
over
looking over his shoulder. Are you kidding me right now?
you-
That just bounced. But that's the way the ball
That's
bounces.
the way the ball bounces. Look at
Oh my
you pulling
goodness.
out a
I
cliche
don't know.
from the past.
Whoever's listening,
That's beautiful.
I haven't seen any nasty comments yet.
That's a big gold star for my friend Dave Burrows right there. I'll tell you that.
Oh, we're having fun again. It's
That's
11
the way
to 3
the ball
here.
bounces. I love it.
I'm gonna patent that.
Nice.
Pacers not letting up as they're back down into the London Blue Devils end here. And we are down to the last minute of play here in the second period.
Junior B Pacers up 11-3 right now with a bit of a commanding lead, but as we've said many times, you know, those leads can disappear.
It's not a game where you can let up at all. Not that you should, but
No.
can you imagine if this was a hockey game 11-3. They'd be hanging their head pretty low.
Yes, we would. Absolutely.
Bit of a cleanup here in front of the
Clean up on aisle
London.
5, Dave. Clean up on aisle 5. Somebody doing a lip skid, little sweat dripping on the, because it's hot in here. I mean, let's face it, it is a warm and humid day out there, and when you got, 30 guys running around in here, it gets a little warm in here too.
and don't walk by the locker room. Not letting up as
There should be something in the rule book. That should be rule number 78.
well,
I
there
don't
should
know,
be a
the
rule for
stinking-
co-hosts too, I think. But
Absolutely.
right on 30 seconds left to go here in this second period. Pacers 11-3.
Oop.
Number 12, Blaine Adams.
Goaltenders. Whoa, what's going on here? The
Making a point with
referees.
number 31, Chris Wood. There will be a
Our
conversation.
official having some words here with Chris Wood. And we get a timeout from the Pacers. Only 30 seconds left on the clock.
Again, a great turnout in support of the Lacrosse Junior B Pacers here in Point Edward.
How many you figure
Memorial
tonight,
Arena.
Dave? I mean, it's.
I'm going to say 275.
I think, yeah, I would say that's probably fair.
Which really, when you think about it, is a good turnout for here and at this level. And
Stands are
and-
looking full for sure. I was chatting with some friends I know in the stands that are just just here to watch. They've got some friends that they know, or guys they've been watching from the Legionnaires. I guess apparently a couple of these guys may be Legionnaires players during the winter.
Yep.
Good night to come out and catch a fast game. That's pretty fun.
Pacers start with the ball.
Hey, where did Kevin get the fan? That's what we need for here. We need a fan. And not like, like me, like a fan of the game. I'm talking about like something that moves air and not hot air like me.
Jennifer said she was going to get me a USB fan. So it could never.
Where is she now?
It could never replace you.
Few signs of frustrations coming out
a little bit, and
as the
conversations with the referee there. And that will end our second period, 11-3 in favor of our Junior B lacrosse Pacers. A 10-minute intermission.
Oh, put up the intermission thing.
You want
I do, because it's so cool. Cross-check with Dave and Jay. We need to do it in our best, like, Monster Jam truck.
Well, you can't hear it, but it's making lots of noise and crash, boom, bang, and everything. And
outstanding.
And
I can't wait to watch the replay.
All right, and this is our intermission coming up into the third period. We'll begin 11-3. I'm David Burrows.
And I'm Jay Peckham.
My friend, Jay Peckham. We'll
I'm
return
his friend, Jay
in
Peckham.
about 9 minutes' time. Stay with us. All right, we are back once again here as the Pacers come out to finish off the London Blue Devils, 11-3, starting off this third frame of the game.
Third frame. I'm rubbing off on you, Dave.
And Jay Peckham is happy now because he got his name announced over the PA here.
And
So
I'm kind of happy about that.
I had to pay the guy off, just so you
well,
know.
perfect.
It's okay.
Probably more than you paid me for this. It's all good.
I guarantee you it was. Talking about scores out there, Niagara, if they lose tonight and we win, we'll be in the playoffs, the Pacers. So obviously we're hoping for that.
Well, right now we're tied at 16 points in 8th place with Niagara. So if we win tonight and they lose, we get to take sole possession of 8th place,
Right.
which puts us in the playoffs.
Not a bad
and right
place
now,
to
that's
be.
There's a good probability. I would say it's a high probability that we're up 11-3, and at the end of the second, from what we understand, Niagara is down 8-5. But again, a 3-point spread,
It's
not
not a lot
not
in
a
this
lot.
game.
Now, on the other hand, an 8-point spread, a little more challenging, I think, for the London Blue Devils to come back from here. We got a man down on the other end. I think he was looking for a penalty or something. Going to have a few words and maybe a Rule 62 infraction. Oh, no, maybe not. I was just looking. You know, you never know. There's certainly been some words between officials.
Rule 62.
There's been some real conversation here between the officials and some of the players because things getting a little heated.
Yes,
here,
well,
right?
and I mean, number 31, the goaltender for London, Chris Wood, having some issues with our Jack Dunn in the last period.
And with good reason. Jack Dunn's got 3 of our 11 notches so far today. Another big shot on goal and a changeover.
London coming down into the Pacers zone.
Blue Devils with possession at the moment. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. We should be expecting one real soon, and there it is. But nothing. Pacers come up with the ball. Around behind the net. Quick pass up. Bit of a breakaway. Shot goes a bit wide. Blue Devils pick it up. And they're struggling around mid to get enough guys in the forward zone here.
Last chance for London here, of course, with 18 minutes left in this third period. Still time for catch-up, but
Off the netting, result in a bit of a turnover here. It should be, nope. Goes back into the hands of the Blue Devils in the offensive zone here against Pacers.
pass to number 14, Sean Campbell, but it's wide from him. And
Pacers
run
come
back
up
to
with
London's
it.
end.
Oh, a missed pass. Pacers come up with the ball in the London end. Wow, heck of a save by the London goaltender Chris Wood right there, keeping them at 11-3. Blue Devils now in possession. Looking to capitalize in the last 17 minutes of this game. A bit of an uphill battle, I'm afraid, but
Shot on the goal. Saved by our guy.
Braden Bell.
That's Braden Shaw. It's been switched.
Has it been? Oh, it is too.
Yes, we did.
I'm just noticing that now. No, sorry.
Yes. We shall confirm this information.
Well, we should confirm that because I got Braden Shaw as number 41 as a goaltender, but I think he was playing out as number 41 earlier. Curiouser and curiouser. My friend Dave Burrows going upstairs for the real deal.
We are going to the top
Going to the top.
in more ways than one. And for those of you who are watching, if you didn't catch Jay and I live last Tuesday on my live show, we're going to have to do it again and make it a 4-hour show. You can check that out on our Facebook
We had some
page,
fun,
the
didn't we?
Video
No,
Show
it was
Network.
a
Well,
good,
I knew, and I even introduced it at the beginning. I said, I really don't know what we're in for tonight, folks. But I know we're going to have a lot of fun, and that's exactly what happened. Nice turnout crowd here again for the Pacers taking on London Blue Devils. 15 to go in this third period of a score 11-3.
Do I get a chance to shout out with some of the stuff something I got coming up?
Absolutely. Oh,
Do I? Okay, because
take advantage.
outstanding. No, Theater Sarnia. We have our Red Carpet Gala Awards coming up. So we had a really successful season last season.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I'm the chair of the board of directors for Theater Sarnia, and we had a really great season with Rock of Ages.
Fantastic.
It was a fantastic.
Oh, that was amazing. I
It
was
was a
there for
wonderful
that.
season.
And an exciting season coming
Yep.
up, the 91st season for theater.
And so for the second year in a row, we've decided to put on a bit of a gala presentation
Yep.
with some kind of humorous awards to
Yes,
go
definitely.
out
I was there last
across
year.
the thing. So yeah,
An appreciation night for the members.
100% for those people, for those unsung heroes of theater.
London takes a goal on our Junior B Pacers. Certainly happy, 11-4 now. Yes, and I know this isn't out to the public for coming, but it's really kind of nice that you get a chance to put this on to show appreciation for everybody involved. And
100%.
I'm sorry I'm going to miss it this year, but
Should be a lot of fun.
I was invited, and I remember watching last year.
I'm going to be there, and apparently I'm speaking.
You speak?
So, well, we may have to turn it into a 4-hour affair, like you said, but.
I love the theater in this area here at Theater Sarnia and our friends out in Petrolia at the Playhouse
100%.
as well. Fantastic.
Amazing talent in this area for sure.
We'll
face off after the Blue Devils goal, and the Pacers come up with it. Try to get that goal back to 7-point lead we have still on the books, 11-4.
shot in the goal.
Big shot.
And a kabang.
Not enough to reset the shot clock. Gonna have to, because it went
So
a
that
little
is
bit
Braden
wide.
Shaw in our end. Just an error on point streak.
Gotcha.
But our friend Deb Lawrence, who's up in the box operating things on point streak, has confirmed.
We like confirmation,
We do.
and we don't have to molest any
And
officials.
we don't have to worry about Rule 62 to find out our stuff. London Knights down in the Pacers' end looking to make some more marks here.
That
It's
would be the Blue
11-4.
Devils one more time. Dave.
Stop it.
What?
I was on a roll.
You were on a roll.
I,
Not that I'm trying to show you up,
well,
Dave. That's not it.
I'm on something. Careful, I don't know. It's the
You're
internet.
live on the internet,
It's
brother.
the internet, folks. It's going to be different. As the Pacers are down in the London Blue Devils area.
Outstanding. Another second gold star of the night for you, Dave Burrows.
I haven't called Rule 62 yet.
Nope.
For those of you listening, Google it. Rule 62 in the rule book. It actually exists. We can't make this stuff up. It's the Pacers
Pacers playing a
London
little
both
bit of
take a
keep
change.
away right now. They've got the advantage on the clock, so I think they're going to try to take a little bit of advantage of this, but also number of good scoring opportunities. Loose ball, and the Blue Devils come up with it. Now it's a matter of trying to get it out of their own zone.
And a quick game here tonight. I mean, there hasn't been, still haven't seen any penalties in this period.
Fastest game on 2 feet, and it lives up to that reputation, I'll tell you that for sure. Some good passing inside
looking for
here.
an open shot here on the net. Number 24 drops the ball.
Oh, shot clock
Time runs
violation.
And
Pacers pick it up at the midfield. Midfield? Mid-rink? Mid-court? I mean, what are we?
midfield.
Are we midfield?
That's what's midfield.
Sure?
Even though it's
Okay.
not a field, that's the midline, Jay.
It's kind of, well, I get it, but you know, in soccer it's midfield.
Lee Cunningham, where are you?
You know, it really is a rink, but it's not an ice rink. It's a concrete rink. I don't know.
Don't get serious on me, Jay.
No, I'm not at all. The probability of that precipitation is about 0% right now.
London fighting their way down here. Number 24.
Oh, another
Shot
big
and
shot
a
and a
goal.
score. Wow, and just like that,
And, well, just like that.
Just
we've
like
seen
that.
It. Now it's 11-5.
that's a 2-goal swing in the last minute and a half right here for the London Blue Devils.
Time for them to
keep
catch
the
up
pressure
still, but
on.
it will go quickly here.
11:20 left in regulation.
And we appreciate you watching us here on the Video Show Network. And we live stream lots of things here in Sarnia Lambton. We're happy to be a part of the Junior B Lacrosse Pacers. We will be a part of the Sarnia Sting once again coming up in the fall.
Behind
some
the
exciting
net.
things. We could do a whole show on what's going on there as well. And I think we probably will.
100%.
Please share us around. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and of course Facebook, TVSN World.
Did you see the Instagram picture I took earlier? I just sent out.
No, were you?
Oh yeah, I was just, and I got people liking my picture already.
I've been
I
lacking
tagged you
in
in
the
it.
Instagram.
Oh, have you? Are you blocked again?
Down in London's End. No, I'm not blocked. Who would block me?
I don't know.
11 minutes to
Facebook on
go.
occasion, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. And they do own Instagram too. London back into the Pacers zone. A shot and a goal, and it'll be stopped by Braden Shaw. Well, you didn't tag me in it. That's why.
I totally did.
That's a
I did.
That's a heck of a picture, Jay. It's
I know. See, look, I
it's
did
definitely
totally tagged you.
Well, oh, there we go. I did. I see it now.
There you go.
That's great.
If you're not having fun, what's the point?
I wouldn't have you here. I wouldn't have it any other way. We just got to tell them the scores once in a while. 11-5 here with 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes remaining. Pacers still down in the Blue Devils' end.
And the action is so hot down here. I forgot how hot it was in here.
Hot. Forecast hot. With a double dose of hot.
But that's okay.
Apparently we're going to
Pacers with a
spend
penalty
some
here.
time in the box. Number 12, Blaine Adams, finding himself in a bit of trouble again, spending 2 minutes behind bars.
You're Snapchatting too?
Well, I do it all,
You
man.
Snapchat? I haven't gotten that
I'm
far.
a social guy. Of course, you got to use my alter ego to find all that stuff, though. Jester's fun, I think, for most of this.
Yes. My friend Jay Peckham does bring the fun. A nice pass all the way down into the London
Long
zone.
pass.
Shot.
Wow.
Chris Wood comes out.
Heck
picks
of an
up the ball.
opportunity.
He'll toss it back down.
Great stop by the
London in
London
control here now.
goaltender. And they're back with a minute 24 left in their man advantage. Some passing, trying to find a way to get in deep. Big stop, Braden Shaw. Pacers back in control of the puck. Short-handed, carrying it forward. Big shot out in front. Pacers still in possession, burning down that penalty kill. We got a shot clock violation, maybe changing up a little bit here. Blue Devils get the ball back. A bit of passing at midfield brings Blue Devils into the Point Edward Pacers end. 39 seconds left in the penalty. Blue Devils, some quick passes, trying to find a hole, but some great defensive action right here. Big shot and a stop by Braden Shaw. 20 seconds. London still yet to find a chink in the armor here. Wide ball.
Allura Mohawks still advantage over the Niagara Thunderhawks, 8-5 still.
They got to be in the third period in that game right now. Start of the third period for them?
Yes, about 4 minutes into that third period.
4 minutes into that. Big change by everybody. Back to even strength. 7:35 left in the third period. The closing frame, as we might say. Pacers with a bit of a swarm here.
I think we'll have to talk to our friends at Marson Bull here in Point Edward and see if we can set up some cameras. I don't see why not.
What the heck?
Matt Thompson and his family down there they've had that. It's been a family business for over 50 years, I'm sure. I remember back in the day, I started
back in the day
karaoke there. Did karaoke
Were you
there.
the-
I was the
Wow,
karaoke guy.
you were the karaoke
for
guy
7
back
years
in the
there.
day.
And they were fabtabulous to work for.
Fantabulous. That's a great word.
London looking for another goal here. 45, Braden Shaw stops the ball.
Big stop. Pacers back on the offense. But a loose pass results in a quick turnover. Goaltender Chris Wood coming up with it. Puts it back in the hand of the Blue Devils as they try to turn this around. Trying to get set up for a good pass, a long forward pass. Turns it over to the Pacers, who take it back up the other end. Cold water is good in a hot
It is.
arena. Time's winding down here for the Blue Devils to make a stand. 11-5, only 6 minutes left to go to make up a 6-point deficit. Big shot and a stop.
Braden Shaw
Pacers
doing well here in
goaltender.
our goal end here tonight for the Pacers.
Wow, heck of a move down there. Wow! Sheer persistence down net. Results in another goal for your Point Edward Pacers. Oh, no, it didn't.
No,
They waved that one off, too.
no goal.
No goal. Wow, and a
There's your
quick
update
shot
with
down
Elora
this
against
end.
Niagara, 8-6. And London not stopping here.
Nope.
11-6, still opportunity with 5 minutes to go in the third
I love
period.
that don't never give up kind of attitude that they got going on
Well,
here.
it keeps giving us something to talk about, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Fastest game on 2 feet. I like that.
It is that. It is that.
Back to the face-off we go at center court, rink, ice,
Midfield.
midfield.
I'm just going by the rule book, and
Okay,
the rule book
no.
doesn't lie,
You go by the rule book.
especially when it comes to rule number 62.
The 62.
Rule 62.
10-yard penalty, repeat first down. Oh, it's the wrong sport.
Okay. my friend Jay Peckham being confused here tonight, which makes it even better, quite honestly. Pacers looking to get another one back here against London Blue Devils with just under 5 minutes left here in the third period.
So here they just announced Braden Bell, our goaltender, with a new team record. It sounds like over 700 shots taken or stopped. Wow!
There's another one back for the Pacers.
Quick breakaway by the Pacers results in goal number 12. So with 4:27, Pacers doubling the London Blue Devils at the moment, 12-6.
Now 9-6 for Elora against Niagara. Still 13 minutes to go in that game in the third period.
Officials waving off the and here we go with a goaltend change for your Point Edward Pacers. Number 98, Braden Bell, back in the game. Braden Shaw putting up a wonderful performance in his few minutes in the third period here. .345 left to play. And again, the Pacers swarming the goal up the other end, and shot clock violation turns the ball over to
London working hard here in the Pacers
hard
zone.
to get back.
Number 98, Braden Bell, back in goal for the remainder of this third period. Did you just say that already?
I sort of did, yeah, Dave.
I'm doing
Well, you
5
were busy
things at once
checking your
here.
technical difficulties.
I'm a producer too, you know.
Okay, well, you
Shot in
produce
the
away,
goal
brother.
there.
You told me to keep talking, so I just kept talking.
And I'm happy that you are.
Okay, good. We're
I'm
having
glad
some fun,
you're
though.
here as a part of the Video Show Network. You bring many multi-talents.
I like that. It's
To
gonna
our broadcast.
bode well on my contract renewal for next season.
I can only begin to imagine what you'll ask for. Pacers with another goal here against the London Blue Devils. 13-6.
I like the black jelly beans removed.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a black jelly bean
Okay.
guy. I really like the green. So the ratio of green to every other color has to be at least 2 to 1.
You talking jubes or jelly beans?
No, jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I could probably come up with that.
Another goal on the books here for the Point Edward Junior B Pacers. 13-6 now the score with 2 minutes 45 seconds remaining on the on the clock.
Definitely looking favorable here for our Junior B.
Another big charge down that end. Knocks the net off, and looks like we need to get some techs in to reset that. Small delay in the game here as we got to clean up in aisle 5.
Yeah, again.
Attention Kmart shoppers, attention Kmart shoppers. Remember those days? That's another one of those.
The blue,
back in the day.
The blue light special.
The blue light
Kmart.
special. So far our big scorers tonight have been Corey Burr with 3 goals, 2 assists. Cole Wilkinson, Corey Conroy, and Jack Dunn all having multiples. Good day so far, 13-6. It's a little over 2 minutes left in the game.
Cole Wilkinson control of the ball.
Now we make it out on our out-of-town scoreboard, seeing as we're watching that one fairly closely.
9-6 for
9-6
Elora
still for Elora.
So looking
That
favorable
game's
for
starting
the
to wind
Pacers
down.
to be into
Absolutely.
the playoffs, winning here tonight. 2 minutes left in the third period. Credit to the London Blue Devils, though. They certainly haven't slacked
And
off.
staying in the game, absolutely. The pace of this game is outrageous. Little handball there results in a
I'd
turnover.
have passed out after the first 30 seconds in the first
I
period.
hear you. I'd be, you know what, in losing weight with Peckham, this game would shed about 10 pounds a night.
An update on the Elora game, 10-6 now.
10-6. So with just a little over a minute left and the Pacers still in possession of that ball, looking very favorable that the Point Edward Junior B Pacers going to make it into the playoff round, the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League. And here we go. It comes down to this. Somehow I don't think they're going to get 7 goals in 48 seconds. So I think
What,
it's
you're Mr. Negative, aren't you?
I know.
No, that's realistic. London's still looking to make another point in here before it ends. 30
Lots of
seconds
good
left.
passing.
Pass attempt.
London still in possession. Probably at this point going to have possession for the rest of the game. Some strong passing going on. Loose ball makes it back down to midfield with 15 seconds. One last charge here from London. A little botched pass. Finding all kinds of trouble from the Pacers. Strong defense. Pacers come up with the ball and a long throw, and that'll do it.
That will end it strongly for the Junior B Pacers. 13-6, final goal here tonight. Final
Strong
score, I
showing
should
by
say.
both teams, though. I mean,
Absolutely.
It was,
London the odds were definitely against them,
Yep.
but they come out stronger in the second period where they got most of their goals.
it's a couple of great goals and lots of good scoring opportunities in the third period for London too, but just too much offense, I think, from the Pacers. So congratulations.
All right, well, that'll wrap it up for us here, and we'll let you know when we're back with what's happening with playoffs, etc. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We do appreciate you supporting us here and supporting the Pacers here tonight. And you can follow us along on TVSN World on all the social medias, and, of course, our website, tvsn.ca. Myself, David Burrows, and my friend Jay Peckham on the Video Show
Thank
Network.
you, my friend Dave Burrows, for having me. It's a ton of fun.
You're welcome. We'll do it again. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye for now.